So, es geht weiter mit Batman, der Feind im Inneren und heute mit Episode 2, was sich darunter verbirgt. Wir legen gleich los und viel Spaß.
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him, the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line, and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne. First thing you need to know, I can keep your secret. And since you've been doing right by me, I'll continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves. You shouldn't see me as an adversary. I can see I have your attention. Good. We have a lot to discuss. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge. Or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be of great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
Bruce Wayne is my cover. There's a reason I keep my identity a secret. The wrong person finds out, it's all over.
I hear you loud and clear.
What the hell?
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Then go already. Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side.
So, und gleich das nächste Problem taucht auf. Und sie weiß jetzt unsere Identität. Hoffentlich gibt sie nicht preis, dass wir in Wirklichkeit Bruce Wayne sind. Sonst sind wir ziemlich am Arsch. Aber ja. Hoffentlich stellt sie nicht zu viele starke Forderungen. Und dann können wir in Frieden weiterleben. So. Aber zuerst regelt Batman jetzt die nächste Situation. Anscheinend ist die Gang am Riddler wieder am Werk. Hier. Klaut Waffen. Die Leute wurden schon brutal umgebracht, okay.
Shut it. You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. Outlive your usefulness and the boss will make up a
Eine
plan.
Geisel ist auch da. Sleeper Hold, Batarang Disarm. Sleeper Hold.
Whoa. How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman.
So, jetzt müssen wir wieder aufpassen, damit wir nicht gesehen werden. Drop from above, Schläger entwaffnen. Drop from above. Von oben ist immer besser. Wow. Ah, das wird wohl der Große sein.
Who are you?
A nightmare.
Das ist
Much like
Bane, oder?
yourself.
Das ist Bane, ich glaube es ist
But
Bane.
you can call me Bane.
Wir haben es gewusst. Er ist also wieder da. Die erste Begegnung mit Bane, okay. Ja, dann kämpfen wir los, oder?
A man cannot win a war alone. You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
Schön. Sehr schön.
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead.
Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña.
Oh Scheiße, nicht gut. So. Schön in die Fresse.
Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
Das ist irgendwie der italienische Bane mit seinem Akzent hier. Das wusste ich gar nicht. Jetzt gibt er sich eine Injektion von Venom. Das Powermittel, dann ist er viel stärker dadurch. Das ist sehr gemein. Oh, Batman hat schon die coolsten Tricks.
I will give you a piece for death. If you take it.
Nein, er hat ihm geholfen, schade. pass auf, Bane.
This pain you're feeling, but
Schocken, los geht's. Das tat weh. Jetzt hat die Wirkung wieder aufgehört von dem Venom, das er sich injektiert hat. Gar nicht cool. Jetzt könnten wir ihn eigentlich wieder besiegen, aber Batman ist wahrscheinlich bewusstlos. Ja. Ah nein, hier ist er wieder.
there is nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the weapons.
Don't worry, we'll take the back way by the docks.
Safe travels, my friends.
Also wurde Bane vom Riddler auch angestellt, wahrscheinlich. So, was machen wir jetzt? Use to switch between them. Ah, to call. Gordon knows the situation. Eigentlich wäre ich schon für Gordon, aber das Problem ist halt, sie kennt unsere Identität. Ja, hoffentlich verkraftet sie es jetzt einmal. Ich denke, Gordon weiß es schon besser.
Batman? Batman, what's wrong?
Jim. Help. Hang in there. Help is on the way.
Aber wir sind auch sehr geschwächt. Wieder in Ohnmacht gefallen. Aber das nervt mich jetzt, dass sie unsere Identität kennt. Ohne das hätten wir schon längst eigentlich für Gordon gestummen, aber ja. Hoffentlich dreht sich noch alles zum Guten.
Batman!
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
Gordon.
Christ. Batman. Come on, help me.
It won't move.
Batman, we're gonna need you to help us push this thing off you. Come on! You can do it!
It's moving. Jesus Christ.
Come on.
The mechanic. Where is he? He didn't make it. Damn it. He saved my life.
Batman?
It's okay, Jim. I just need a minute.
The entire GCPD arsenal raided? Every single armored personnel carrier stolen? With those and the hardware they stole? Christ, I don't even want to think about it. I just want to know who these sons of bitches are.
There's only one of them that matters. He called himself Bane. His men loaded the weapons onto the APCs. Said they were taking them to a warehouse near the docks. They need to be found.
I'm already taking orders from Waller. I gotta take it from you, too? So that's how it is.
I'm sorry, Jim. But the city will be in danger if you don't.
I'll see what I can do. Put whatever manpower we can spare on the search for those armored vehicles. In the field and watching CCTV feeds.
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm still mad as hell at you.
What for?
Beating that Riddler goon half to death. I only agreed to work with you because I thought you were a man of principle. Someone who wanted to step out of the shadows and into the light. I don't know what's going on with you and Waller, but you've changed. It's like I don't even know who you are anymore.
I'm sorry, Jim.
For what? Being like Waller?
No. For everything.
Well, you've been under a lot of pressure. Even for you. Just don't let it happen again. I'm glad you called me with this. Good to know this partnership still means something.
Okay, das war die richtige Entscheidung.
We've still got a ways to go.
Ich denke, ich werde mich jetzt immer für Gordon entscheiden.
Right on time.
Auch wenn Waller unsere Identität kennt, aber ja, egal.
See if I can make some sense of what happened tonight.
So, what did I miss?
Oh, I was at the scene of a heist at the Gotham brokerage house when Batman called me here.
What were they after?
We're still getting a full account. Once the dust settles, I'll send you everything we've got. Detective Bullock's writing up a full report. I'll have him send you a copy.
Officers are ready for your deployment orders.
I've got to get going.
Your partner, Avesta. How is she?
Still in the hospital. The doctors say the hearing damage could be permanent. Damn it, it should have been me. I failed her. I put her in danger. It's my fault.
Avesta's tough. A survivor. She'll pull through.
Well, she's been through a lot. I just hope this doesn't break her. Look, I owe you one for saving my life back there. So I gotta warn you. Waller flipped when she heard you called Gordon instead of her. You really should stay on Waller's good side for as long as you can. For everyone's sake. I'll tell Avesta you asked about her.
Waller reagiert auch immer etwas krass, gleich.
Prep the medbay. We're going to need it.
Wir können es ja nicht immer bevorzugen. Gordon ist schließlich der Commissioner von Gotham City, also von dem her auch sehr egoistisch von mir. Okay, Episode 2. Was sich darunter verbirgt.
Bruce!
I'm fine. Really.
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Hal.
You'll just do it again tomorrow?
Manchmal ist die Übersetzung etwas schlecht. Es wechselt immer zwischen Deutsch und Englisch.
Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you too.
Solange das geht schon.
We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up.
Es wird wahrscheinlich später noch gepatcht in einem Update. Hoffe ich jetzt mal. Aber ja, so störend ist es auch wieder nicht.
As if he wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Trying to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
I need your strength right now.
Of course. Sorry for not being my resolute self. We've never gone up against anyone able to cause you so much harm.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks, Al. Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage.
Okay.
GothCorp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled.
Das könnte Dr. Freeze sein. Bin ich mir jetzt aber nicht so sicher. Geheimnisvoller
Waller's intel
Verdächtiger.
shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Okay. Interessanter Tatort.
Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Oh, that's barbaric.
Jupp, das war Harley Quinn, eindeutig natürlich.
Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
In dem Fall ist sie sehr gefährlich, okay. Was steht denn im Gotham-Feed? Schauen wir uns mal an. Bürger von Gotham unterstützen Zusammenarbeit von GCPD und Batman. Sehr cool. Ah, hier sind wieder die Aktien. Das ist das von vorhin. Ah, das war das von vorhin, das haben wir schon gelesen. Und hier im Kodex. Neue Einträge. Zu Gordon steht etwas Neues. So, hier. Lucius. Leider gestorben. Wieso muss er das Rätsel nur so schnell lösen, hä? John Doe. Ich denke, er steckt auch irgendwie dahinter. Er ist ja schließlich der Joker, aber wir werden es vielleicht später dann noch erfahren. Sie ist wirklich eine mächtige Feindin. Blake schuldet uns jetzt noch etwas, da wir ihm das Leben gerettet haben. Das ist sicher gut. Und sonst... verstorben, der Riddler. Eine Bedrohung weniger. die Agency. Sonst noch etwas hier? Gotham City. Versteck des Riddlers. Ah, das war dieser Wasserturm da. Okay. Gut, sie sind fertig.
Money, biotech. What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own.
Of course I could use help. But both the GCPD and the agency are stretched thin. One thing's for sure. We can't just wait around for Bane to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
I know you told Waller you were reluctant to risk Bruce Wayne's cover, but I'm more worried about the risk to Batman, given your current condition.
Ich frage mich gleich, warum jetzt hier nur noch Englisch eingeblendet wird. Eigentlich sollte es Deutsch kommen. Ziemlich komisch. Ist wahrscheinlich, weil die Episode erst neu rausgekommen ist.
Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
John's hardly predictable, but it's a risk I'll have to take.
He clearly sees something in you that appeals to him. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer. Hopefully the invitation is still open.
Er schreibt instant zurück, okay.
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
Ja, Batman ruht sich natürlich nicht aus. Wir gehen gleich weiter. Ziemlich verwundet noch.
Batman? I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
It feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of I mean,
Go on. Finish what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say you're a coward who lets other people do his dirty work. But you get away with it all. Nothing bad ever happens to Bruce Wayne.
Besides the whole dead parents thing. Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Hey, John, what about my medicine?
The bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making wonderful progress.
Er hat uns ja mal eine Nachricht geschrieben. Die Frage ist nur wer.
I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham. So, that rude know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am I? Who am I? You're a rotting, stinking corpse. That's who you are.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder?
Ja, absolut, oder?
After
Du bist schließlich der
everything you know
Joker, oder?
about me, you really think I'd do that? I see. Riddler was a terrible person, Bruce. I don't think it's wrong to want him dead. Doesn't mean I pulled the trigger, though. Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. As I recall, you had some reluctance.
I've been thinking, and I changed my mind. I'd like to meet them now.
Really? You seem pretty against it at the church. Why the sudden change of heart? It's odd. Doesn't seem like you.
The timing wasn't right, but I've reconsidered. The way you described your friends sounded great. A special breed, you said. Inspiring. I like to be around people like me.
I didn't realize I was so convincing. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
Verweigern, schwören. Ja, ja.
Pinky swear.
Friends for life. Right, let's go meet the guys.
Yep,
I'll let them know
absolut.
we're on our way.
Der Joker spielt hier wieder seine miesen Tricks, oder? Was macht jetzt der?
I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
Okay, fine. You're right. I'll leave him be.
Go away, Willie.
What are you... Screw you! Nobody
jetzt hier gleich das Messer.
disrespects me! No one's making a fool out of Willie! Not even you, John!
Easy, Willie. I can give you money if you just leave John alone.
A bribe? I can't be bought off that easy, Wayne.
You really don't want to do this. Think about your future.
I don't have a future.
Perfect.
Lovely violence.
What the hell are you doing to my boss?
Willie had a problem, and we took care of it.
Is he dead?
I said we took care of him.
All right, freak show. I'm calling the...
Come on. Better get out of here.
Jetzt hat er es aufgenommen. Auch nicht ziemlich gut. Hätte Bruce Wayne besser aufpassen sollen, aber ja. Hoffentlich schadet uns das nicht später. Jetzt bin ich mal gespannt, welche Leute wir treffen.
Bruce, wow. One more thing. You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love. It's an odd feeling.
Wer wohl? Ich denke mal Harley Quinn, oder?
I thought I had some kind of disease, but no. I think it's love.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me her name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Also werden wir wahrscheinlich auf Harley treffen. Er hat auch schon ein riesiges, teures Auto. Interessant. Das heißt, er hat schon Geld gemacht. Oder ist eine Organisation. Aber natürlich alles illegal. Also.
God damn it. I thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with
Oder
this,
hackt er gerade das Auto? Das kann natürlich auch sein.
Pretty sure this is how you get this thing started. Come on, come on, come on.
John, really? You stole this car?
I know it's kind of falling apart, but it was the only thing available, you know? Besides, the newer models, they don't start so easy without a key. There we go!
Da kommt sie schon, okay.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright.
Harley?
Stay out of this, Puddin'. Grown-ups are talking. That's a pretty good reason. I like a guy who's good with his hands. I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber.
Die hat einen sehr britischen Akzent, cool.
Oops.
Harley ist auch völlig
Let's put some
durchgedreht.
music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn.
Aber natürlich, oder?
Isn't she a hoot? I knew you guys would hit it off.
Sure. I can see the funny side.
See, I told you. Bruce is a good sport.
Puddin' said you didn't want to meet. Now you want to. Bouncing around like a yo-yo don't exactly inspire confidence. What do you want with us? What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
The agency is after us both. After the bombing, they've been sniffing all around Wayne Enterprises. We should work together to get them off our backs.
Sounds to me like you just bring more heat.
Bruce could be a real help to us, Harley. You should have seen how he took out this guy in the bar. Really got the heart racing. He's a force to be reckoned with.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
John and I went through a lot in Arkham. He's a friend.
Oh, ain't that cute? You're sweet on little old puddin'. Here's the thing, lover boy. Guys like him don't have friends like you. You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
You shouldn't. You can't trust anyone. Not in our line of work.
Ain't that the truth? You're not what I expected. Still, you gotta show me you got what it takes to be part of our pact. Oh, gee, thanks, bud.
We gotta go.
Sie verändert immer ihre Stimme irgendwie.
What were you guys talking about?
Nicht so gut, dass Bruce
Your
Wayne
friend was just saying how
gesehen
much
wird
he
mit uns,
liked you,
aber ja.
bud. Got a little man crush on ya. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
I was just kidding around. I didn't mean anything I said.
Oh, come on. You gotta stand by your words or you ain't nothing at all.
It's okay, Bruce. I want you to know the feeling's mutual.
Eieiei. Komische Beziehungen hier. Aber geht schon.
Oh my god!
Sie genießt ihren
That
Slushy.
is the best damn slushy ever. Suck on that.
Nein,
I
lieber nicht.
swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it. I ain't got cooties.
No thanks, I'm good.
Suit yourself. I'ma pretend I ain't offended.
I'll try some.
Joker will sie ja schließlich
Okay,
beeindrucken,
here's
also
what's
geht
going to
es, oder?
happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Wayne Enterprises.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level about the agency. Maybe I'll even vouch for you with the rest of the guys.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use.
Waiting.
What's the matter? You better not
Krasser
try nothing
Dialekt
fishy.
hier.
I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want? Will
Harley
you
nervt
jump
mich ein
when I
wenig.
say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
I'll do whatever I think is necessary. That's how this gets done.
Sounds like Bruce has got it covered.
You're on, Brucey boy. Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
Sollten wir ihr jetzt helfen? Ich weiß gar nicht so recht. was es uns dann schlussendlich bringt. Wir können natürlich näher an die Organisation herankommen und es dann so ausschalten, aber ja, vielleicht schauen wir mal.
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack.
Jupp, sicher.
So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
Well, no rest for the weary.
Or for the wicked. You're all set, sir.
Der sieht vertrauenswürdig aus. Hat uns schön nett begrüßt und reingelassen. Besser geht's nicht, oder?
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone.
Ja, mit diesem Hammer, aber
Going up, Brucey! You do know how an elevator works, don't you? Or do you usually get your servants to press the buttons?
Wieso sollten wir jetzt nicht helfen?
This ain't your stop. Don't worry about your pal. He's gonna make it. As long as you behave, that is. Give me a hard time. I go back and finish the
Ach ja, Harley, ich würde dich gerne verschlagen, aber egal.
Anyone else who gets in the way. Capiche?
Just go wait in the car. I can do this alone.
I don't think you're getting it. You ain't the one in charge. And you ain't the only one allowed to have fun. Didn't your mama ever teach you about sharing?
Now that you mention it, no. She never had the chance.
Keep it cool and no one else gets a dinner to the dome. Now buck up. We're all smiles on this crew. There you go. You're looking like your billion-dollar self again.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you. And these are... To whom do I owe the pleasure? I don't believe we've met.
They're fashion consultants. I figured it's time I try out a new look.
Not just Bruce. We're gonna revamp this whole place. Dress everyone in snazzy uniforms.
Oh. Well, no one ran this by me.
Just think, you could come into work on Monday dressed just like me.
Ah ja, die vermasseln hier einiges.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you? Like I'm some kind of punchline or something?
Excuse me?
You gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here? Your worker bees just mouth off whenever they want?
Leave her alone.
I ain't even gotten started.
I said back off.
Your friends don't suit you, Bruce.
Ja, ich würde auch weggehen von ihr.
You got a firm grip, Mr. Corporation. The kind that makes a girl go weak at the knees. Wanna show me what else you can do with those hands? We could carve out some alone time. Just you and little old me.
Let's just stay focused on the task at hand, shall we?
Bruce is right. We are people with purpose. We're here to get the phalanx.
Shut your pie hole, will you, John?
Harley nervt mich irgendwie hier total. Ich finde es cooler, wenn der Joker der Boss über sie ist. Hoffentlich geht es dann später auch so. Recht zickig hier. Und sie zerschlägt wieder alles. Vor Wut. Gewisse Aggressionsprobleme, geht gar nicht. Und ich frage mich, wieso sie überhaupt darauf gekommen
Forget it,
ist.
Brucey boy. Your secret lab ain't really a secret. Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess? Work your magic. Tick-tock. What's the hold-up? Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
Ich weiß nicht, was ich davon halten soll, ehrlich gesagt.
I present to you our secret lab.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? Oh, no, this changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Eine Erinnerung, wie wir zum ersten Mal das geheime Labor betreten haben. Hat sich einiges verändert.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Harley, ich würde dir so gerne mal die Manieren zeigen hier, aber egal. Holen wir uns mal den Schlüssel.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox.
Nicht gut.
That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? All the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
Jetzt müssen wir Abdrücke finden von ihm. Wo hat er wohl hingegriffen?
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius. Alright, that's a start.
Okay, einen Teil haben wir. Weiter geht's.
Getting there.
Schauen wir weiter.
Okay, still unconscious. Hope he's not hurt too badly.
Hier auf den Kisten
Just a
vielleicht
bunch of
noch
old
etwas.
reports. Need to remember to clean out some of this junk. Not a single usable print.
Aber sicher hier auf den Tasten, oder?
One more partial print should do it.
Okay, noch einen mehr. Wo ist der letzte drauf? Hier auf dem EMP-Generator vielleicht.
Keep looking.
There we go. Okay, this will work.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Ja, ihr hoffentlich nicht. Ihr bekommt es wahrscheinlich auch nicht, oder? So, öffnen wir mal den Tresorraum.
Even now, still finding ways to help me. Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
Meine Güte, Harley. Hör auf, mich aufzuregen. Die ist hier ziemlich bitchig.
Looking for this.
Tiffany.
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in. This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
Nein, ich wollte eigentlich etwas sagen.
I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this. You're in much deeper than I thought.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, no need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here. What am I supposed to tell her?
You don't have to say anything to her, John, okay? It can be our secret.
In Arkham, I was well known for my discretion. All the guards confided in me. I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce. What I really need is the phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, you know, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
I don't like it any more than you do, Tiffany. But this is the only way to walk away safely. Trust me, it's the right thing to do.
It's a little too late for that.
Mach jetzt nichts Falsches.
Tiffany!
Nein, Tiffany.
Well, how about that? Looks like Brucey boy's got more than just technology in his vault. Keeps his little squeezes down here, too.
Just let her go, Harley.
I don't think I will. Not without knowing who this vicious little sweetie pie is. I kinda like her, but I don't know whether to smooch her or smash her head in. You gonna tell me who she is to you? Or am I gonna have to find out the hard way?
She's a new hire at Wayne Enterprises, okay? A lab assistant. Trust me, she's not a threat.
That's a real shame, Brucey. You're gonna have to pay a fortune in workers' comp.
You people killed my dad, didn't you?
He crashed my father's funeral. And now you're here raiding his lab.
I whacked a bunch of people in my time, sure. But I don't think your old man's on my list. Then again, I sometimes lose track of the names.
I can't believe you'd associate with these maniacs! These killers!
Oh, sweetheart. Mr. Suit and Tie ain't just an associate. He's a bad, bad man. He wants to be one of us. Ain't that right, Brucey? Came to us for help with a mutual enemy. Now you want to be part of the family, don't ya?
Yeah, that's right. I'm with you. Birds of a feather and all that.
Oh, Bruce, I'm tearing up. You can be a real heartbreaker.
Wir spielen jetzt mal noch mit, aber nachher ist dann auch vorbei, oder? Nein. Meine Güte. Harley.
Let it go. Bruce will keep her quiet, one way or another, now that he's part of the family.
Harley, look what I found. It was just sitting up in that vault.
Oh, that's great, Pud. You get a cookie, too. It don't look like nothing special.
You've got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it. Hurry it up.
Alfred geht's auch nicht mehr gut.
Bruce! Are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
My heart stopped when I saw that mad woman coming at Tiffany. I don't blame you for saying you were one of them. It made sense to placate them, even if it meant breaking Tiffany's heart. That young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce. It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her.
Das denke ich auch.
I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life. Don't make the same mistake I did.
You're right. I'll be as honest with Tiffany as I can.
Very good. With regards to tonight's other catastrophes, your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry, he'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation. And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your fashion consultant's cover story is going to cause more problems. Your encounter there was too bizarre to be ignored. Well, after what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her. It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You need to take it easy, Al. Get some rest.
It's only a momentary bit of exhaustion. I'm sure it will pass. Bruce, I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane, but this whole adventure with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting.
Da wird Batman gebraucht, oder?
Be careful and good luck.
Da gehen wir doch gleich los. Inzwischen wissen recht viele, dass Bruce Wayne Batman ist mir irgendwie aufgefallen. Umso schlechter für uns, aber hoffentlich dreht sich dann alles zum Guten noch gegen Ende. Und Gordon hat unser Vertrauen hoffentlich auch wieder.
Bad signal. Rooftop briefing. Almost feels like the good old days.
If you mean the city's crawling with masked lunatics and I'm not the commissioner, you're not far off the mark.
That's not what I meant. You've been demoted.
Waller busted me down to deputy ops. Everything's got to go through her office now. Have demotion still tied up in paperwork. For once, the bureaucracy is working in my favor. Here, you're welcome. It's information on Harley Quinzel from sealed records we dug up at the coroner's office.
Danke vielmals, Gordon.
Harley Quinzel's father committed suicide after decades of struggling with mental illness.
Yeah, tough story. Quinzel was a devoted, successful doctor.
But she couldn't save him. Must have been hard on her. The trauma of her father's death caused her breakdown. Turned her into the monster she is today.
Now, I know what she's done, but I can't help but feel a little sorry for her. It's gotta be rough on a person, going through all that.
People are traumatized every day, Jim. Most find a way of dealing with it without having to bash people with a hammer.
I guess you're right.
Gordon, you're dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
That's enough, Waller. This is Jim's precinct. He's free to do as he pleases.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but this is my turf now.
You're gonna
Meine
push me
Güte,
too
Waller
far,
nervt
hear me?
mich auch zu Tode.
Is
Hör
that
doch
a
auf.
threat?
No, just God's honest truth.
Aber wir werden es schon
Something you
wieder
wouldn't
richten.
know a damn thing about. She's got some kind of leverage on you, doesn't she? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back. I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh, yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't want to hear it.
Zeig's ihr, Gordon. Wir müssen wieder voll auf seine
Just
Seite
supposed to
gehen.
come to Gotham, put the
Einfach der
chains on
Netteste.
Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
You didn't choose this profession because it's easy. You do the job, or you don't.
You're absolutely right. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent of Vesta. She fought to get on this assignment, you know? Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city. Your respect is important to her.
She certainly succeeded on that front.
She's one of my best. Still, wanting to impress you? It's the same thing that made her move too fast on Riddler. Now there's a lesson learned. So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
Putting a tail on me jeopardizes the mission. Call it off.
You're right. I will. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
His people know this city better than anyone.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now. Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember. We're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends.
Ja, aber...
Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you're not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
Whatever I have to do to put these scum away, I'm sure I'll get over it.
That's the spirit.
Amanda Waller.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure
Man kann
out
ihr
the
einfach
plans.
nicht wirklich vertrauen.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
Sie wirken mir etwas im Schilde, habe ich das Gefühl.
Alright. Here we go.
So. Also, hinter uns. Okay. Gerade so. Werden wir also noch gekidnappt. Und jetzt treffen wir endlich auf diese Leute.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway and home away from home, the end of the line. We're happy to have you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
Kick him.
What I have is influence, and that is worth a lot.
Spoken like a man who has never had to do hard work.
Who the hell wants to do hard work?
I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this, thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the failing ski. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
Whoopsie.
What the
Come on! Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's Freeze.
Freeze is coming.
Ah, Freeze, ich dachte es mir, oder?
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice! I swear,
Oh, make the
if you don't get
switch.
that electricity
Schön
back on
Display.
immediately, I'll
Los
send
geht's.
you to a frozen hell.
Scheiße. Oh nein, ich sehe wie es geht. Okay, los geht's. Klar. Ja, das ist richtig. Nochmal so. Easy. Und hier noch. So. Jetzt das zweite. Das EMP. Easy. So.
least we know that it works.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
Also haben wir Freeze, Joker, Harley Quinn und Bane. Das sind also die
That was a
Verbrecher,
nice job before. Come on up to my office.
die wir aufhalten müssen. Später wird Joker sie dann wahrscheinlich anführen. Jetzt weiß er genau noch nicht, was er tun soll, aber später wird er dann zum Oberboss, denke ich da mal, oder?
Listen, Bruce. I just wanna clear the air a little. You showed me you were loyal back at your office. Did everything I asked, despite all the trouble I gave you. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit, and, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand. You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. But don't push your luck. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet, and believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns. I want you to come with.
A job? Sounds intriguing. What's the target?
I like you, Brucey, but I never give up all my secrets on a first date.
It's need to know, and you don't need to know. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
Listen, I know about your father. About how you tried to help him.
He was a lost cause that made himself a shotgun lunch. What's that got to do with the price of tea in China? You trying to get in my head, Brucey?
Look, I lost my parents too.
I know the story. Everyone in this goddamn town knows the story. It don't make you president of the Dead Parents Club. I wanted to talk about my pop. I wouldn't have had those records hidden. Which brings me to thinking, how the hell would you know a thing like that? You snooping around my private life? You got some inside track I don't know about.
You're gonna shoot me?
That's what guns are for, aren't they?
Put that away before I...
What was that? I can't hear ya.
Yo, was zur Hölle? Yo.
Snooping around my private life? You got some
das
inside
hätte ich jetzt
track
nicht
I
gedacht.
don't know about.
It wasn't exactly a secret in Arkham, Harley. People talk, especially when they're out of their minds on meds.
That's right. Your stint in the loony bin.
Still friends?
Yeah, still friends. To be honest, I'm impressed you found that out. Just don't bring it up again.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
Okay. Danke für den Ratschlag.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off. But seriously, who does that?
I don't know. Sounds pretty romantic to me.
Bruce, you big softy. I suppose you could see it that way. It's just made him into such an angry person. You know, it's tearing him up inside. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
Also überzeugen wir diese Leute mal, oder? Ich denke, wir fangen mal mit Bane an. Und schauen mal, ob wir ihn überzeugen können. So, los geht's.
Spirit of unity? Not really what I'm sensing from this group.
Jupp, das denke ich auch. Ist ziemlich komisch, als Bruce Wayne hier herumzulaufen bei diesen Bösewichten. Aber ja. Egal, reden wir mal mit Bane. Und schauen, was er zu sagen hat. Oder zu schlagen, besser gesagt.
I was hoping to get another chance to speak with you.
Thirsty work. My throat is dry. Fetch, Wayne.
So, wir brauchen ein Bier für ihn, wie ich sehe. Das ist Venom Lab. Das macht ihn stärker.
What the hell do you want? Bane doesn't want us talking to him. Get out of here.
Okay, sehr nett von ihm.
EMP shielding. This material will keep whatever it's insulating from being affected by the EMP blast.
Okay, gut zu wissen. Vielleicht können wir das noch brauchen später. So. Können wir das Bier nicht aufnehmen, dann müssen wir ein anderes finden. So. Vielleicht hier drin. In Johns Haus.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before at your office and making me look good.
Actually thought you'd be mad about what happened before at Wayne Enterprises. You know, Harley really seemed to be...
Not at all. Harley and I talked and talked about how lame you are. It was by far the longest we've ever talked without her losing interest. It was great. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, you know, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch it? When it looked like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze. That's the only thing I think he really respects.
Wow, then I owe you my life, John.
It's what pals do. I know you do the same for me. And wouldn't you know it, you nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you, too. Because I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't.
So, nimm doch das Bier, steht ja da oben. Können wir das jetzt nicht nehmen? Vielleicht hier?
Priska.
Now, Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
So, gut, jetzt haben wir ein Bier, sehr schön. Das können wir ihm dann gleich geben. Er hat irgendeinen Random umarmt und nachher das Foto draufgeklebt, alles klar.
Did you have one here?
Oh, that spot was for Batman.
You like Batman?
What's not to like? I only saw him for a second in Arkham, but... Oh man, I'd love to see him again.
Er weiß also noch nichts über unsere Identität. Interessant.
Think she really brightens up the room. 1,000-watt face.
How'd you two meet?
Same way you and I met. In Arkham. She found me at a dark time and gave me a reason to live out here and experience all this. I don't see how we aren't destined to be together. It just wouldn't make any sense.
Ja, ziemlich komisches Zimmer hier beim Joker. Und ich glaube nicht, dass er geheilt ist. Irgendetwas geht in ihm vor, das wir jetzt noch nicht wissen. Aber das ihn dann später zu diesem Monster macht. So, geben wir Bane das Bier und regeln das mit ihm.
Just thought you looked thirsty.
Please, come. Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend.
Someone
did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know, are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half. You had your chance.
Da wollte ich jetzt eigentlich Antwort geben, aber der Controller ist leider ausgegangen. Beste Situation natürlich für das. Aber egal, es geht ja weiter.
Please,
so.
come. Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know, are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
The payback I want is with the agency. They wronged me, and now I want to make it right. I'm sure you understand.
Riddler studied this Waller woman, profiled her. She is arrogant, presumptuous, and she won't see what we have planned coming. If you want to get back at the agency, we at least have that in common. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find, especially after Riddler's death. We'll see if you can be trusted, Wayne. Very soon.
Okay, das ging so mittelmäßig mal, würde ich sagen. Ach ja, Batman wird die alle noch erledigen, oder? Jetzt erledigen wir noch das mit Freeze und seiner Frau Nora. Mal schauen, was sie zu sagen hat. Und wie wir das regeln können.
I heard about your wife, and I...
Oh.
Hear me out. I might be able to help.
What do you mean? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
What you're doing... Well, that kind of love is rare.
My wife followed your goings-on in the society columns, Wayne. You're more familiar with lust than love.
That's how I know how precious that kind of love is. What if you get caught? Sent to prison. What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her, continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Your wife deserves it, right? The innocent deserve our protection.
You're right about that much. I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You have my word.
I may have misjudged you.
Wait!
Good luck.
So, das hat besser funktioniert. Mit seiner Frau.
He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Feind!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim.
Ach nee, war doch klar, oder?
Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me.
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over.
Bane, der Macho hier.
I'll prove it.
Be brutal, be merciful. Mercy einfach, komm schon.
Very good, Wayne. Very good. Maybe you do have what it takes to join our pact.
The package is moving.
What's going on?
The job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast there, moneybags. You're not in the pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat is not afraid to dirty his hands. I say we add him to the pact. In.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. He can be trusted. In.
Bruce is strong and smart and handsome, like super handsome. It's nuts, you guys. And where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks.
Bruce is in.
You've earned a ticket to ride, pal.
Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises.
Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours! Let's go!
Somebody grab that thing, it's important.
Let's go hit him with the hind!
Okay. Legen wir mal los, oder? Was wird wohl jetzt geschehen als nächstes? Was plant Harley? Ich bin mal gespannt.
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do.
Okay, los geht's. EMP starten.
EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley.
Yeah, what?
We have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
You are providing our escape.
Waller. On the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
Wait, what in the... I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Now, Wayne! Do it!
Los geht's.
What was that?
What the hell is going on?
HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Move! Carry the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle.
Stay down.
Sie können jetzt ihre Waffen nicht abfeuern wegen dem EMP.
Face it, you're outmatched. Nobody has to die here.
Your place is on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door! Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves, and no talk.
Ah, Freeze kann alles schmelzen.
Strike it.
Okay, cool.
Go on, quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself. Back off, or I'll shoot.
No! No! No!
Don't.
Break it off!
We don't have time for this.
We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on him. I'll leave this cleanup to you, but hurry. Men, seize the cargo.
Get out of here!
Waller, where are you?
Waller vermasselt es wieder mal, scheiße.
Waller here. Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
No! That was my ride! Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Damn it! We can fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
Waller hält sich nicht am Versprechen, okay.
But I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Put up that fire!
On it.
I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with their heads.
It's a warrior's death!
Head of Harley, head of Feind.
Feind!
Whoa.
Be careful not to get in my way. Secure the cargo. Harley! Need to leave now! Fine. Forget you.
You have gotta be...
Ja, was macht Harley denn auch da? Ja, Batman wird gebraucht, klar. So, was ist wohl in dieser Box?
You did well tonight, Wayne. Better than that yammering harpy.
How could we leave her?
We need to get Harley, now!
Impossible. She's dead, or in jail.
So we break her out!
And if she's dead?
You better hope she's not. We have to help her. She'll be expecting us. She needs us.
We'll get her back, John. I promise.
Great. Let's go. We have to go now. Right now!
We don't have time to waste on her.
But...
That's enough. Save your breath. We have the cargo. Let's get this over with.
You'll regret this, Bane!
Forget him. We have a job to do. This key is yours, no? Open the box. Be quick.
Was ist in dieser mysteriösen Box? Los geht's, öffnen wir sie. Riddler ist drin, alles klar.
It is sad to see a legend so, but there is no other way. At least now, we finally have everything we need. Riddler will open the path to us, once the thief brings the last piece.
I'll open any path for the right price.
Und Catwoman ist wieder da, alles klar. Böse, böse. Das Wiedersehen mit Catwoman, alles klar. Du und 99,7 der Spieler ließen Waller zufrieden zurück. Hier waren wir eindeutig auf ihrer Seite. Gestresst zurück, okay. Erschrocken. Ja, mit Tiffany haben wir es irgendwie jedes Mal versaut, aber ja, vielleicht können wir sie später noch retten. Joker ist traurig, okay. 100% der Spieler ließen Gordon besorgt zurück, okay. Hier haben wir aber dabei alles richtig gemacht, denke ich mal. Wir haben wieder mehr Gordon gerufen, natürlich, sehr schön. Hier ging auch mehr mit Bane, ja, der ist eine größere Bedrohung. Hier haben praktisch alle mit John die Bruderschaft geschworen, sehr gut. Okay. Freunde fürs Leben also jetzt. Interessant. So, nein, danke. Jupp, das haben wir eigentlich schon. Ich weiß gar nicht, warum es immer anders anzeigt. Aber auf jeden Fall, ja, das war Episode 2 von Batman, der Feind im Inneren. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Vielen Dank, dass ihr dabei wart. Es geht wahrscheinlich weiter mit Episode 3, sobald sie rauskommt, hier auf meinem Kanal. Und vorher seht ihr noch viele andere Gameplay-Videos. Und ja, wir sehen uns. Bis dann.